we got to play the long. Aren't working now. They turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more.
Losing yardage back at the 40. So he loses.
Michael Bennett's versatility, being able to play any position along the defensive front, allows him to make those types of gets into the offensive backfield.
And there it works for a tackle for loss. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. With it is Brown.
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
And that negates a pretty decent punt return.
And the goal is to gain a first down on a punt return, which is 10 yards. This was much more than that, but it is going to come back due to the illegal block in the back.
The give is to Bell. Shreds the tackle, and he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play there. Second down. On second down, here's Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it there to Kenny Lawler, and it's third down.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. 8 yards on the screen there, not enough. And it'll be fourth down. Here we go on fourth with Wilson. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. But he will be stopped behind the line as he will not come close to the marker. I want to give a hat tip real quick, Charles, to J.J. Watt before the possession switches here. Walter Payton, NFL Man of the Year, and they totaled up how much he helped raise for hurricane relief, $37 million.
Incredible. Hurricane Harvey, which really hit the Houston area.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Devin Funchess, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers are able to get this back within a touchdown. Quarterback throws the fade, and that's one where really the receiver just has to make a play, right?
Brandon, all you're asking your quarterback to do is put it up on the top shelf where the kids can't get it. Let your guy get it and no one else. That makes it a very, very difficult play to defend.
That's fielded in the end zone. And some space here. There he goes left side. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Kenny Lawler, 105 yards. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. Looking to throw. Davis.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now with touchbacks coming back to the 25 instead of the 20, when guys fielded that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want them to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there. Fozzie Whitaker now on the return. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. Before the possession switches here, I had written down that I wanted to talk about some of the awards this past season in the NFL. We know Brady was the MVP, but Todd Gurley, Offensive Player of the Year.
How about that for a bounce back? Many were questioning whether he'd had a sophomore slump the season before. Didn't even get to 1,000 yards. Was a dominant force in 2017. How about his teammate Aaron Donald on the defensive side? He took home Defensive Player of the Year award.
Yeah, very impressive. They had both sides of the ball. Sean McVay deserving, I think you would agree, of Coach of the Year.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, what he did for the Rams when they went from last in the league in scoring to leading the league in scoring and winning a division title. And how about the New Orleans Saints? Rookie of the Year, offense and defense. Alvin Kamara on offense, Marshawn Lattimore on defense.
The Panthers on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 11. Out of the gun, Newton. And he's got some space here. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try the air now with Newton. And this is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense.
That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
The shotgun snap for Newton. Funches with the catch over the middle. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another.
Back to the ground now with Stewart. An agile move, but not a huge gain. Dropped at the 25. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, and that was a nice job of improvising, but it's not normal. Usually when the screen pass is taken away, you're taught to just throw the ball at the ground at the feet of the receiver so that you don't get it intercepted and just start over, but he ended up finding another receiver.
He loses 5 full yards to bring up 4th. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
And while there was no gain on that run, we do know coaches whose identity is rooted in taking it almost to the limit and then changing things up on you down the stretch. I think we're getting really close to that point in time, though, where the identity may have to go out the window, and they've got to go a little bit faster in order to try and win the game. But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard.
False start, offense.
Yeah, that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. The Panthers on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and a mile. From the gun, here's Newton. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Michael Bannon in there to take him down and to take us to the 2-minute warning. A reminder coming up at halftime. Larry Ridley will join us from Orlando with our halftime report, but business to take care of before that. And Gano's kick is right through. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. And that field goal caps an 11-play drive.
It's a lot of offense to run to only get 3 points, but they'll take them. Anytime you can put anything on the board, you run to your sideline somewhat happy.
That'll be taken in the end zone. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And there he goes again. He's at the 30. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Kenny Lawler, 105 yards. And the Seahawks add on to their lead.
I can't help it, partner. I get fired up. 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns in the same game. This is fun to watch.
Yeah, we call a lot of games in a lot of different places. Sometimes it seems like we do it simultaneously, but we rarely get to see this. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. This fielded at the 2. And not a a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Time for our players spotlight, and it focuses in here. CD, I want to get your thoughts on some potential free agents this offseason before we change the possession here. Now, caution, many of these guys could be resigned, I know, but who are some of them? Kirk Cousins is one.
Yeah, we're talking about difference makers. Kirk Cousins at the quarterback position. He's going to be coveted around the league by quarterback-needy teams. Case Keenum had a big year. Could he move? But how about running backs? Le'Veon Bell, Dion Lewis, some pass catchers, Jimmy Graham, Jarvis Landry, Sammy Watkins. And about the guy who goes and gets quarterbacks, DeMarcus Lawrence had a monster year for Dallas last season.
Yeah, a lot of big names that could be out there as free agents. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't incompletions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
We just saw another example of how the defense is winning this game. Really at the point of attack, the offensive line's just getting pushed around. I think now as a play caller, you've got to give them a little bit of help. Maybe you keep your tight ends a little bit more. Maybe the running backs help you a little bit with the pass blocking. But you've got to help them get some confidence because you can't abandon the play calling right now.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Now Brown gets past one man. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Russell Wilson now gears up to lead the offense again. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter. Now Wilson buying time to his left. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Gets by him, and now a little daylight. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. Flushed out right. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that is incomplete. And never mind, Larry. These two teams apparently anxious to get back at it. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And a nifty return there as he's all the way up past the 40-yard line.
Look, I know that all eyes and all credit should be on the guys that brought the ball back a long way, but I'm just wondering about the guys covering and their special teams coach. They've got to be looking at each other and saying, at what point are we going to find a way to stop these guys?
Wilson over the middle here to Brown. And that is what you call a hit stick. Put down to the ground hard. On second down, it's Bell. And some room to maneuver. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. And a nice carry there of 15 yards. And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. Oh, and now he bowls him over. A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards.
That's funny, partner. Le'Veon Bell, when he came out of Michigan State, when I go back and look at my analysis of him and what my grades were for him, thought he was a big-time player, great potential, but I didn't know.
And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Thomas rolls, taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead.
We know that the big guys won't get the credit, Brandon, but we also know that that touchdown belongs to them. Excellent job of clearing the way for their running back. Well, partner, since this new two-point rule came into play, offenses spend a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
This is fielded at the goal line. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here at half two.
Try and get things kick-started for him.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jaron Reed breaking through to get him for a loss of 7.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And the tight end Olsen, right side. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open. And we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 15. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. On first down, Wilson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Mario Addison able to get in and run him down for a loss of 14. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. It's a big play there for Seattle. 65 yards. Now a first down carry by Bell. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Again, it's Bell. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Le'Veon Bell, a 16-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks add on to their lead.
Offensive line coaches always tell their guys, if we score touchdowns, that means we get to the end zone first. That's exactly what those blockers did, clearing the way for their back.
Oh, boy, rubbing a little salt in the wound there, going for 2 up this big.
You know, there's one time when I played, Brandon, and played against a team that was just absolutely pile driving us, and they ended up going for 2 late in the game. And I asked one of the guys, why'd you do that? He said, because we wanted to win by more. That feels like that type of situation.
Wow. Well, it could also result in a melee later, though. Carolina getting set to take the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
No gain, and it's second down. They couldn't get anything going there out on the right side of the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
9 yards on the carry there, and that will be the final play of quarter number 3. The Panthers on third down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. From the gun, Newton. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up 4th down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
This is taken at the 18. A big kick, 50 yards that time, with a return of 4. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Wilson on 2nd down. Escaping the pressure right. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. Third and long, it's Wilson. Any interception so far, that probably should have been their first, but at least it's 4th down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in it.
Now they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory, going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or 2. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. It's such a risky play there to fake it. You're either the hero or the GOAT. Here they're going to be the GOAT.
Unfortunate, too, because you know they thought they had something there. They don't call it just to call. They don't just say, oh, what the heck, let's go ahead and fake it here. They feel like they've got something on. They've got the defense in the right spot. Just unsuccessful in that opportunity. And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. They'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
So we've got a 2nd and 5. Now a 10th carry for Jonathan Stewart. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
When you're putting together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Bobby Wagner in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. And Godot's kick is right through. Time for a break. This one all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. After knocking through the field goal, here's Godot back out there now for the kickoff. This is taken at the 3. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. They have the big lead here late. They protected their home turf well, didn't they?
They certainly did, partner. And just think about how good that feels, because every team has a goal when they start the year to win at home. All right, and sometimes you don't win all of them, but they managed to get that done today. Just think about your routine stays the same. Everything's familiar. You feel right going into the game, and they translated that into a win.
They did indeed. They protected the home field, and now the final stages. Wilson wants to throw it. Oh, twisting away, and he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll make this a 2nd down. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll make it 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Bell. And he might have got this across midfield, not by much. They'll mark it down at the 49. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. To throw is Wilson. And he locates Luke Wilson. And they're able to get this one down to the 25. It's a gain of 24 that time. And it'll give the Seahawks a 1st down. A give to Bell. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On 2nd down, Wilson. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down. Here's Wilson throwing on 3rd and long. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable